Hey, good evening. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. That's good evening in my native language of Tagalog to everybody. So anyway, uh, here I am again, all right? This is not a real estate video. This is actually a video I'm creating because I just came from the range, which I do for therapy, for, yeah, no pun intended, literally and figuratively, that's what I do. And so when I get home, I get off the range, my phone started buzzing, and I get like 3 questions because I posted a few pictures showing the progress, if you call it a progress, on my shooting non-skills. So anyway, I get these questions all the time, like, hey brother, how do you like your Walther? How do you like your Smith and Wesson? How do you like your SIG? How do you like your Springfield or whatever I'm shooting, right? Uh, because most of these guys that have been asking me these questions are either first-time buyers, first-time shooters. Some of them are even first-time reloaders. So let me answer the question about how I like shooting the 3 firearms that I shot today: my SIG 320 in 9mm, my Walther PDP in 9mm, my H&K in 40, and my Smith & Wesson in 9mm. Yes, though I disdain the 9mm, I have learned to love it now, especially with the coming ups of this better, more durable, more shooter friendly firearms that have cropped up, namely the 320, the PDP, and the competitor under the Smith & Wesson brand. Now now I am not the expert. All right, let me just get that out of the way. I am not the shooting expert. I'm retired Navy, which means that if you're Navy, you can barely shoot at the water from the back end of a ship, right? So that's how. I just like to make fun of myself, but I am not the expert at these things. I can only just tell you my opinion from my experiences. So people ask me, and here I am. I'm answering this for you guys. All right. So how do I like shooting this? Namely, my H&K, right? That's the P30 series. The Smith & Wesson, that's the competitor series, the one that's comped and ported. Oh, I love that sucker so much, right? My Walther PDP, man, that trigger is so fast, but I'll tell you the advantages and disadvantages. And my, did I say my SIG P320? You'll be surprised. Each and every one of these pistols have its advantages. Let's start with the 320. My most accurate pistol. It's got a heavy trigger though, right? So from the moment I say heavy trigger, most accurate, the trigger pull has nothing to do with your accuracy. It has something to do with how you position your fingers on the trigger, curvature of the trigger, and how it feels. It's I think of all four of them, it has the worst trigger, but it's my most accurate pistol. Figure that out, right? The PDP. I do believe the PDP is not suited for concealed carry. If your concealed carry is for self-defense, you do not want, and this is just me talking, well, I do not want a quick, fast-acting trigger that resets quickly. No, you don't want that for self-defense, because you want to think when you're self-defending yourself. And you want to think, but also acting reflexive, not instinctively. That's the proper word that I'm about to say. Instinctively, and how you train, and that's the most important thing in self-defense. Training and preparing yourself and acting instinctively. There's no time to make indecisive decisions out there, right? The Smith & Wesson competitor, awesome trigger, smooth, quick reset, and it's just smooth, and it's accurate too. The next most accurate to my 320, right? But I'm not going to use it for my self-defense because it's longer. It has, with a comp end attached to it and a ported barrel, it's about 4 inches long. I like it 3 inches, right? Yes, there is a purpose for short barrels, right? I like them short because it allows me to tuck it into my pants. I don't even use a holster. That is why, to me, a safety is vital. Now, new shooters out there, they don't like safeties. Not me. I'm old-fashioned. If you know your firearm well, you shouldn't have a problem with the safety, right? Lastly, my which one did I miss? An H&K P30 series, the P30. Is it a P30L? No, it's just a P30, I think. I'm not even sure now. But anyway, go research it, right? I think my P30 is my best concealed weapon carry. It's got a horrible trigger of all 4 of my 9 mils, right? Oh, no, it's a 40. Okay, but anyway, H&K triggers are, how do you say this? Some people don't like the triggers because they're just long. There's a lot of slack. And then it resets too far as compared to some of these awesome triggers. But again, to me, if you know your firearm well, I don't have a problem with the long reset and the long trigger pull because it will only help you. It will only help you. It's not a shootout out there for self-defense. Okay? It's a lot of LARPers on YouTube. A lot of LARPers that just want to dress up. But you have to be responsible with every bullet that you put on that magazine. Especially responsible and accountable for every bullet that leaves that barrel. And are you going to be that individual that just wants to look cool because you're carrying a decent looking firearm? No, you don't want to be that guy. So those are the 4 firearms that I shot today. And once in a while I make those comparisons. But my personal carry is my P30 H&K. Next will be my SIG 320. The quickest that I have, I didn't shoot my 45s today. I didn't shoot my other SIG, which is the 229. It's also a 40 cal because they're proven. They're bigger rounds. The 229 is a little older. It's all steel, right? The H&K is aluminum. It's just the ergonomics of the P30 H&K on why I like the P30. Okay. The 229, 228, 226 series, the P series have done its part. They're like 30-year-old designs. And the 320s now are the way to go, I do believe. But if I could afford an all steel, I'd go an all steel for all of it. Intents and purposes. My next target is the Smith & Wesson 10 millimeter competitor, if I can afford it. And the PDP 10 millimeter. 9 millimeter Walther PDP 5-inch barrel all steel. So that's it. So hopefully you did learn something today. It's about ergonomics, how the trigger pulls in your fingers, and how you grip it. Those 3 factors are what's going to determine how you shoot a pistol, not by how it looks. Right? I saved that for last. That's the conclusion of the evening. All right? So enjoy you guys' evening. Hopefully to the guys that questioned me this on Facebook, 4 or 5 of you guys have asked me the same question. Hopefully I did answer that question, all right? To the men and women out there who are serving, especially those deployed, whatever service you may be, and to my beloved United States Navy sailors, you guys, God bless. You guys take care out there, because if it's not for your sacrifice, we in the retired community would not be able to do what we do, because you do what you do. You guys enjoy the evening post.